him to get to the perimeter,
but that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well, and they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
He's going to take off with it, and he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
He'll have the Vikings first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
Well, they just watched the other team take the ball downfield and score, so they knew that this drive, this opening drive, was on them. And boy, that was important to pick up that first down there and keep this one going.
Oh, what am I doing?
First and 10, and they've got 3
We're
tight
gonna run
ends
the
out
ball
there.
to the right side.
They run. Cook.
Got some good blocking. Kind of juke the guy out.
Oh, now he bowls him over, and they're able to get this.
How did I get out of that tackle? Well, I don't care.
First down, Vikings.
A lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than
Skinny
running through a
post.
tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Okay. Who was that? 'Cause I want to put him on a streak. See if he can get open. Oh, the safety. I didn't see the safety.
Nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Wide receiver drags. I'm looking for
pass leads to
Justin
2nd and 10 from the
Jefferson.
25.
Had a great year last year.
Complete. Jefferson the target.
He had
And he'll go down here right around
1,400
the
yards,
23-yard line.
6
They do get a couple, but
touchdowns.
they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. On 3rd down, Cousins escaping the pressure
Touchdown,
right.
touchdown.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
He's a bad dancer.
And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Don't see that. That's good. Tie game.
My thought process was he'll get what he can and maybe get out of bounds. But he got a little bit greedy there. And in this case, greed was good as he got into the end zone.
Each team's had it.
Kick off after the touchdown.
The kick's away.
Why is the kick so
Taken from
bad?
about the 12. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Shot on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Eagles offense
Need a
set to
defensive
begin
stop
their next
here.
drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3
Oh, I
and out.
couldn't sack
So
him. That's why I don't like up with the computer. When I'm about to sack him, he always throws the ball away.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30.
3rd down, he's gonna run the
Only
ball.
3
Let me
yards
run
on the
clean.
catch. It's 3rd down.
No, run up the middle.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Open.
What's with the flags always open?
Gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field. So he can put
Now
his
they're
foot in the
playing more
ground and
aggressive
break to
on
the out,
flat.
to the sideline and make a catch.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
What's with
He's got
this getting a lot open? Oh, fumble. Let's go. Use your hit stick. Fumble. Can he beat the quarterback? He can. Jalen Hurts with the tackle.
Obviously, you got to hold
But
on to the football, but I've got to
the
give credit
Vikings
to
get the
defense
ball
there.
back.
Good job of knocking it free.
Have a
Yeah, because a lot of
turn,
the time we
have
just
a
blame
chance
the
to score a
offensive players for
touchdown,
not taking
take the
care of it.
lead.
How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Eagles 27-yard line.
Why do they come back with the pressing the catch, the running catch?
The 20-yard line.
Let's
7
run
yards
some
there,
slants.
1st down.
Also trying to chew clock, not giving them any chances for a touchdown.
Cousins. And they'll get him down after after a
What's
pickup
catching
of 8,
one? Like, I
second and
can't
2.
run the one
I
and
think a lot of people
catch.
ask the same question all
It's
the
gotta
time.
be
Why do we see
X
so many
then.
slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. And you've got to deliver the ball
No.
on time.
Just throw
Your
the
biggest
ball
worry
away. Oh,
is tipped in the air.
gosh.
Because if that happens,
Almost
then it's fair game for the
intercepted.
defense.
Oh, nearly picked.
I'm the
And
Vikings,
maybe lucky there. This guy
Minnesota.
doesn't drop many defensively. Third down.
Wait, how do you fly again?
And the Vikings are going to have first and
This
goal
is
coming
so
up as they're
much
able to convert there on 3rd and 2. 8 yards that
I
time, able to
wanna
take
go
off, and the
over
result is a first down. Final play of the half, Cousins.
Oh,
Toward the
no.
end zone,
No,
but that's going
no.
to wind up incomplete. Dalvin Cook
I'll
is
just
running
take
back
the
the intended
points.
target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Bailey for the Viking field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
And Bailey
I
able
should
to
have got some points.
And that will do it for the
But I get ball at
Moving
half.
forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third
So I can go up 10 points with a
Vikings
touchdown.
have to like their position.
And a
They've got the
PA
lead.
too.
They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the
Then
second
defensive
half.
stop.
And he's up past the 20 to the
22-yard line. That's where we're going to start on the ball with the ball. Okay, we're
Here are
going
the
to run
Vikings
it
now to
with
start their
Dalvin
next
Cook.
drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip
Can
shot
they
field goal, maybe the
block?
offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did
He's
put points on the board.
open. Why did
And
he
in this
stop
league,
his
you
route?
take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Why would he
He
stop
was looking
his
for Adam
route?
Thielen there. And that'll make it 3rd down. Rolling to his
Okay,
right.
okay,
On
that.
the run, he'll let this go deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Justin Jefferson making a big play for the first.
30-yard line. A big play for the Vikings on 3rd down. 45 yards. So the
45-yard
Vikings has moved down
reception.
to the 30 now for first
First
and
down
10.
for the Vikings.
Cook getting the call there
In the
on
red
1st down
zone.
as he works his way forward
Trying
for a
to put
nice
some
gain of 5.
points on the board.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and
Let's
5.
see what we can
In the
do.
first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel
What would I
fortunate
do
about
that
If they-
for?
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Guys, what was that?
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play.
I
for them,
tried
wasn't there? Lost the
sliding.
football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession.
Oh, catch that!
Incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed.
I'll
They
just
would've
punt
loved
it, but I
one
don't
there,
want
but
to
at least it does
punt.
get them to 4th down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play.
Like, how do
hoping
you
someone would come
fly?
open downfield, but they never did.
Fair catch called for in May, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
First, fair catch
Two-hand dump there,
interference.
got to him before he had a chance to catch it.
I just
Another
touched him
example
after he
of players
catched.
in tough spots,
After he
getting the
caught
protection that they deserve.
the
Gotta
ball.
make sure that he's able
Or-
to catch the ball before you get to him.
You're not
Sanders
watching
on
the whole.
first down with a
The
little bit of
whole.
space as
Wait,
he
I
works
think
his
I
way
get ball at
forward, a
half
gain of
anyway
4.
again.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operated.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to
Why
sustain
did they
the
leave him
Yeah, I would agree with
open?
that totally. They've got to focus on
He doesn't
stopping
have
their
an
double teams at the
incompletion
first level.
here.
Make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
On first down, it's Sanders. Tackle made there by the UCF man, Mike Hughes.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gain 5 yards.
They're
on
gonna
it.
run
Be
it
frank
up the
about it.
middle.
Most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that, so when they do, they go back to their huddle room, bend their
Users.
steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
Rolling to his left. He may try and run for this.
Like,
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
I want to hit him.
We just saw a nice example of why
probably
teams
gonna
often
fumble
bring
if
in
he just
baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide.
Wait. Gotta do something. No, game control. Like, how do you... I can't even see. No, it isn't when I threw. I can't see because of the camera. I don't know.
And pick up a first down.
Oh, of course he gets the ball at half.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this
The computer does all the time. I don't have any time to go down the field. Like, let me sack you.
He was looking for his tight end, Richard Rodgers, that time. Third down here.
Tight end, Richard Rodgers. If they give up a completion,
It's Hurts.
like, I was about to sack him. What is
and this
this?
is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 22-yard line. 18 yards, a big pickup there on third down.
And an Eagle first down.
Just hike the ball already. Pass the... Give me the ball. He is so slow.
He's at
Oh,
the
he's
40,
fast.
the 20, 10, 5.
Okay, go, just get him.
It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge.
This is not a high-scoring game.
And they got the extra point.
Computer's
And
in
his
all
guys
the
will take a
clock.
10-point lead.
So I don't have any time to drive down the field.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
He's gonna
And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
They're gonna try double teaming.
On first and 10, it's
why
Hurts.
is he the dangerous? Like, he got so many options.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. But correct me if I'm wrong.
What
You're
am I
down two
doing
scores. I
wrong
don't think you
that
need to
he's-
rush just
that
yet, but
he's-
you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense,
Let's
you have to
just
up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call two
keep
plays in a
him.
row each time you snap the ball.
Like,
Now the throw
what
here
is
complete on the
that?
right sideline. And he'll be out of
Every
bounds after
time
getting this one
he's gonna
across the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. They're giving those short little routes, tackled him in bounds too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and
But
if you
why
can't
am I-
really get
why are you
downfield,
not playing
take the short
aggressive?
routes, but now you got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
He has so many stuff
And he'll be
open.
corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Give them 14
We're
on that
not
one and a first down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
How is that not a
Can they string
penalty?
a few of those together?
He
And
tripped my
gets this
player.
inside the
That's an actual
35-yard
penalty.
line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. From the gun, it's Hurts. This ball complete to Rager. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second
Who's
and
covering
6.
him? Good.
The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 16. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So
I don't know why they're not playing the aggressive
so the ball down
and
to
the
the 16
flats.
here for 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw.
Everybody's open. Oh my
This will be
god.
stopped about 2 yards shy of the
He hasn't
marker.
had incompletion
8-yard
this whole
gain, 2nd and
drive.
2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down
No
completion.
touchdown.
Looking
No.
end zone, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Throwing is Hurts. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays and you give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13
So we're
plays,
gonna run the
you don't
ball,
force any mistakes. You don't take the ball away.
pass it
Maybe
once.
that's the way they should look at it.
Audible. I'm looking for X.
Cousins to throw. Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh my gosh.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now Cousins here on the bootleg. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 35.
Yeah, this is the worst thing I
to
could.
the 43-yard
Wait, but the
line.
computer can't.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this
Yes,
situation
yes,
for me,
yes.
you just go ahead and run
3
out,
seconds
shake
lost.
hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. And he comes back with one complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
They can't afford
get
to
6.
pass.
That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Back to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Let's put some pressure.
They'll look to throw. And now he'll tuck it and run. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37.
So that's how the game ends, huh? That's how the game's gonna end.
The Minnesota offense about ready to
That's
get this
how the
next drive
game's gonna
underway.
end.
And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock
That was a horrible game.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this.